All right.
Okay.
I have it on there.
All right. Hello. I think we should be coming up on stream now. I'll just check it on
Hello.
the other monitor, which will be delayed for me, but I'll have to give it
Yeah,
a look.
it's delayed for me.
And just before we really get into it, I want to just make sure that my audio isn't sounding terrible, because the last time I was on here streaming, my audio was really bad. I think it defaulted to the wrong microphone. Check it on
Hello.
the
Oh
other
yeah.
monitor, which will be delayed for me, but I see us on the stream now, and my microphone sounds much better than it did last time, which is nice. Can you talk a bit? I want to make sure I can hear you. Isn't sounding terrible,
Yes. Hello.
because the last time I
Hello.
was on here streaming, my
Is
audio
this
was really
working?
bad. I think
Does
it.
this sound any good?
Oh,
I
I probably I shouldn't check because it's gonna echo if I turn the
Oh
sound
yeah.
on this. Sounds much
Let me
better than it
check
did
that.
last. Yeah.
My name is Jeff. It's Hefe, man. And tell me that crazy adventure you guys had. Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Oh,
That
yes.
sounds good to me.
Okay,
It was
great. And are we
Dora,
getting
So
video? Oh well, if we're getting you, then we're getting
Diego,
video audio
and Swiper.
because it's
yeah,
all
Swiper.
desktop.
And who was that you choked out, man? Oh, he had it coming. Who was that?
perfect. We'll start with the classic brick
Crazy
film
adventure
then.
you guys had. Go into
Nothing
incredible.
better to test with. Okay, so it's time to do the intro for real, I think. So hello everybody, and welcome to the stream of watching brick films that hopefully will give a bit of inspiration for the Sticks and Bricks summer contest on Bricks Motion. And Nerdnaut is here in the call. Do you want to
Hello.
give a quick intro to the Sticks and Bricks contest?
Yes. Sticks and Bricks started. It actually started 3 weeks ago, but you still have like six weeks to make a film. It's the Bricks in Motion Summer Contest for 2024, where
26.
where we are challenging you to combine brick filming with real world elements in some way, whatever way you see fit. Yeah, and this playlist is full of films that do that in a lot of very fun and very interesting ways.
Yeah, and so, yeah, the contest has been going for a few weeks now, but there's still more than enough time to come up with an idea and make a film from scratch yet. Uh, Still a month and a half to go, so the summer contest winning classic Grace was made in a month and a half. So
Yeah,
it's possible to make a brick film that we'll still be talking about 20 years later in a month and a half.
yeah,
And speaking of summer contest winners, the first film we have up, which is probably the most classic brick film that combines brick filming and real life in some way. Oh yeah, Imperial Bricks in the chat says real world doesn't necessarily mean outdoor, and this is right. The idea of the contest
yeah,
is to combine brick filming and the real world in any way that you come up with at all. So it could be, well, as we'll see, uh, it's a bit of a spoiler, but it could be hands, real humans' hands in a brick film, as we'll see in this
yeah,
film coming up, or yeah, it could be Lego outside. It could be using real world elements to make the set design, which we'll also see in this playlist. Basically, in this playlist, we'll see various different approaches you could take, or you could come up with a different one entirely, as long as it combines Lego and the real world in any way at all. But the first
yeah,
film we have on the playlist is the classic Frick film, The Hand of Fate from 2004. And this is one of the main contest winners. You know, we kind of loosely call all the major long form contests summer contests, but this one was made for the a peculiar event contest which didn't take place in the summer at all. It took place between 2003 and 2004 in the winter. Uh, but The Hand of Fate is made by an old member called Digi Dave, who didn't make very many brick films at all, but he made this one and he made another one called The Customer Is Always Right, which are both mega classics. And he also made an old classic thread about masking, which is about how to make a pickle fly, which is always a very memorable ancient thread. But yeah, so The Hand of Fate. Also, by the time it got onto YouTube in '07, you know, it became big there. That's when I would have seen it. And also, it had a second round of being a classic. So, Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
all-time like ancient classics, The Hand of Fate.
All right, time for one more, and then we got to get back to work. Otherwise, Cosgrove is going to bust us for goofing off.
All right, dude. You're going to love this one. It's killer. Dude, are you listening?
Yeah, get on with it.
Okay. This panda walks into a bar and he asks for a ham sandwich. And, like, the bartender's totally freaked out, but he gives the panda the sandwich. So, the panda eats the sandwich and then he gets up to leave.
Oh my God, Terry, are you all right?
What?
This big giant hand, it was grabbing your head.
Dude, let me finish telling my joke and then you can tell yours. All right, I knew I'd catch you meatheads screwing around again.
Mr. Cosgrove, I'm sorry, I'm just feeling a little weird.
Well, get your butt to the doctor and see if he's got some anti-slacker pills. I want that contract done by 3.
That's not a bad idea. I think I'm seeing things.
Okay, dear Phil, tell me again what you been seeing.
I keep seeing this big giant hand appear from nowhere.
I see. Did you maybe get a bump on the head there?
No, Doc, I don't think these are hallucinations.
Well, I haven't heard of any other cases of mysterious flying hands.
Oh my God, there it is now!
Oh no, where? Oh, you scared me there. Flying hands really give me the creeps. Okay, Phil, you step over there and we'll run some tests and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay, Doc, you gotta do something.
Okay, now this may tingle. I know I kinda like it.
I love
Well,
this.
Doc, what do you see?
Just a bunch of bones, but it sure is neat.
That effect is so memorable.
I can't believe I'm paying for this.
Okay, Phil, I can't find anything wrong with you, so I'm gonna have to refer you to a colleague of mine.
Oh no, you don't mean a...
So tell me, does this head remind you of your mother or your father?
I would say neither, since neither was 150 feet tall.
I see. Delusions and hostility.
No, Doc, it's not like that. It's like there's some sort of mistake. I'm seeing a part of reality that we're not supposed to see.
Well, this is very common in cases of...
Ah!
I want to see you next Tuesday, and don't forget to bring your giant hand.
What's going wrong with me? Is this going to happen to every person I talk to for the rest of my life?
What are you looking at? Pervert.
It's getting worse. Ah! Everywhere I look, I'm seeing it.
I can't take it anymore. If you want me, come and get me. I'm right here.
Oh man, I did it again.
What's wrong, hon?
Oh, I took a picture of my stupid hand again.
It's 3 a.m. Come to bed. You're tired and you're making mistakes.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, Imperial Ricks in the chat mentioned the crunchy audio quality adds to the charm. I really agree.
Yeah.
Especially with the doctor voice acting is great.
Yeah.
But
The voice acting has a lot of emotion.
yeah. For years after, occasionally people would refer to hands in the frame as a hand of fate. Like if somebody posted some crudely made curriculum as a hand, people say, "Oh, hand of fate."
Yeah.
And of course, this was in the era when like any computer monitor in a brick film had to have a printout of the old site on the monitor, which is pretty charming. It was, I guess, just pretty insular back then. And yeah, for some reason, I forgot about this in this film, but yeah, for some reason there was a trend at this point in time of brick films with characters on a psychiatrist's couches.
Yeah. I love. Oh no, you don't mean cuts as if like just he just immediately assumes that it's a psychiatrist and that's a bad thing.
Well, I think this is like it's so compressed that it's like actually dropping some of the frames especially in the shot where like it zooms out. It feels like that was supposed to be a smoother camera movement, but like the compression is killing some of the frames.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll have to have a look and see if I have like an old higher quality file of this. I'm curious now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It's a good film with a lot of good details.
yeah,
And like, yeah, like a fleshed out world and a fleshed out story.
I feel like it's such a classic concept. The type of concept where it's just executed so well in that film that like you couldn't ever do it again.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very like, yeah, it's just such a good idea. To be like, oh, well, I keep getting shots with my hand in it. So
Yeah.
like, let's make that part of the story. It's like, it's very fun and like, yeah, it's difficult to replicate that kind of simplicity.
Yeah. Something that feels spiritually similar is Mr. Bad Frame, which is a minifigure moving in 3
Yeah,
FPS in the 15 FPS world, but it doesn't have hands and
yeah,
frames, so it wouldn't be a Lego and real life combined film. But we should move on to the next film we have in our playlist,
yes.
which is Through the Hatch by Namchild from 2009. And this is, to me, I mean, this is one of the best brick films of the era, I think. Namchild is the guy who made these films with a dedication to in-camera stuff and practical effects and practical explosions.
Yeah, I remember now that I was going to say, don't try this at home. There's a
Yeah.
lot of dangerous stuff going on here.
I guess, yeah, our official stance would be don't do any practical explosions, but our unofficial stance would be practical explosions are so cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe the judges would
admittedly,
think they're super cool as well. Who knows?
admittedly, it does look pretty good, but also, be careful.
But yeah, Namchild has got to be the like still to this day the greatest ever brick filler who put Lego in a real house setting. Between this and the Duel,
Yeah,
and also his Down the Hatch series. So let's
yeah.
watch Through the Hatch. This is back when you could have a lengthy opening sequence. Back when people still had attention spans. And of course, nobody else is doing in-car lighting and all that.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yes, that cop was taking a whiz.
Right, sister!
I don't know how he got the camera to follow through such tight spaces like that.
Yeah.
Lego Blocks in the chat says, I wish I entered this contest.
Yes, boss.
Well, this
Move him out!
contest is still running for a month and a half.
You still can.
We're currently watching old brick
What's he
films.
doing? I don't know.
Yeah, these are not entries. These are inspiration. Get you making films.
Does he understand English? I don't know.
Hello, Joko.
Good evening.
This is a real Joko type brick film, actually.
Look out! Jump! Gotcha! I think we're safe in here, Captain.
Actually, Joko, did you ever see this one?
Keep your eyes open.
No, this is the first time I've seen this.
Oh,
Whoa! Let's go, go,
I've jumped in 2.5 minutes in, but
We're trapped! I'm calling for backup!
I like the vibes so far.
Hello? Coordinates! 57254! Yes, sir. Send him in! He's just coming. Wakey, wakey, boy.
there's a practical explosion.
Yes.
Dirty Brick says this is amazing for an amateur production from '09. Yeah. And I believe it was in production for a couple of years. It's like '06 maybe.
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
can see that for a 10-minute long film.
Yeah. And it doesn't surprise me that also for a 09 film, it's not a production for years.
Alright, you, come on. Stay here. Wait! Out of here! We're gone!
Don't show Bionicle fans the practical
Blowing
explosion
it
of the Bionicle figure.
Quack, quack.
These are really creative sets, just using stuff in the attic. I love it.
This still hasn't ever been equal. Nothing's even been close.
Yeah.
How have I never heard of this? This is actually great.
Let's do this, Sarge. Yeah? Look what you did to your friend. That's the plan! What's the plan? What? Quack, quack. That's mine, I believe. After you. Now, go ahead. Thanks. Think it. And this will put you into jail. All right, you two, stop it. Pull him out. Stay there where I speak to the captain.
Yeah, minifigs with no base plates. Yeah, it's crazy. And you don't even see the tech. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Unlike
I
these
wonder how much
days.
rig removal they had to do. Like for that big bionicle as well, there's no way that was just tack.
What's going on down there? Hello? I don't know, boss. It's just cut out. We check the Rebo hyperlink converter. That would have done it. Wait, don't. Hello? Get down, man. Oi, break it up. I just spelled it, boss.
So yeah, I don't think we'll be expecting anything that elaborate for the contest, but we just have to watch that one.
Yeah.
It's one of my
It's
favorite
like-
Brick films ever.
It's a really solid action scene that I think makes use of so many elements. I think a lot of modern brick film action scenes just don't take advantage of. Like, even just the characters, like, in these action scenes, the way everything's like posed in front of the camera, it's like it's really distinct. It's not like one punch after another. It's like this character, you can sort of like you can see everything coming, and then you can like see exactly the pose they're in. Like, posing is something I really want to get better at, and it's something this film does really well, and it's like it makes the animation so much more like
Simned
pulls
says
you
even the
in.
credits have some style. Yeah. Everything about this is just
Yeah.
stylish.
Yeah, yeah.
And I believe he's using a laser pointer for some of the effects. I was just noticing like to make a tile have like an effect. If I can just find the
I think they had that for the gunshot, didn't they, when they were shooting the bionicle?
there were a couple of laser moments.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could find
Hello?
Oh yeah, this
I don't know, boss. It's just cut out.
there.
On there.
Oh yeah.
You know, like it's not a
Have
there's
it
no
flashing to
bulb in
light
the
up.
piece there,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
creative.
interesting. But yeah, I mean, how many brick films have practical explosions? You could probably count on one hand.
Yeah. It is like the first time I watched this wasn't that long ago, and I remember watching it and like the film just starts off with the bad guy's car speeding past the police, and like initially I wasn't really sure like who are the good guys supposed to be, who are the bad guys supposed to be, and then the guys in the red car just kept committing more crimes, and it's just like they might have just wanted to pull you over for a speeding ticket. Like, why is why are you shooting at them? But like, just feeling that emotionally like engaged in a film like that is just at its core just a whole bunch of action scenes. It's like that's really interesting.
It's very creative set pieces, at least just from the last bit I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a question in the chat about how to enter the contest. Yeah, the contests are for all skill levels. These aren't
absolutely.
submissions to contests. These are just past Rick films that are, well, they're higher, more elaborate productions than you usually get for a contest that's only going to last for a few months. Like I mentioned, this one here was in production for a few years. But yeah, so basically, if you just look on the YouTube channel, on the Bricks in Motion YouTube channel, you should see the Sticks and Bricks announcement video uploaded recently enough, and in there'll be a link to the forum post with the full rules and the submission email address. And yeah, you just have to email a link to an entry. You don't need to have an account at Bricks in Motion or anything to enter. And yeah, it's for all skill levels. Anybody who enters and meets all the criteria, follows the rules successfully, can enter.
Yeah, read up on the rules and then make an entry. Like this is the contests are sure there's prizes and stuff and there is competition, but also it's just a great opportunity to make a film. And you know, have that time restraint that really forces you to make a film in an amount of time so that you don't, you know, get caught up and then it's been 3 years and you haven't finished the script.
Yeah, exactly. I do think the most valuable thing is, well, getting a prompt to start you thinking of an idea, but also having a deadline that makes you actually finish a film. That's super valuable for me anyway. That's why I pretty much only make Brick films for contests.
I think I'm in the same place at this point.
Yeah, brawl every year.
So am I, unfortunately.
I mean, there's also the community engagement thing.
Yeah.
Rather than
there's just contests are so great. Like, and all skill levels. Please enter if you have a film. If you have a film idea, if you have an idea for a film that fits the theme of the contest, and you have the time to make it.
And I do think it's also worth mentioning that, like, for a contest like the contest we're running now, you know, if you have a really good concept, that could actually make you do really well in the contest. Like, even if it's got rough animation or, you know, if it's rough in other ways, it could still actually do well if the concept is just really unique and original, and if it's unlike anything else that's submitted to the contest. That can sometimes do well.
It's a good theme for thinking out of the box.
Yeah, this is a...
Absolutely.
There's any number of ways of approaching it, and with any luck, your idea will be different from everyone else's.
This is a concept that will lend itself to that.
Value to it.
Now, but yes, if you look at the Bricks in Motion YouTube channel, the most recent video on the videos page should be the announcement video. Then there's a link to the forums. There's a link to some more inspiration. Go and check that out if you're interested in entering. Absolutely, highly encourage it.
We have Adrift Below by Joko next from this year, in fact.
I've been jump scared by my own film.
Yes. So actually, since you're here, do you want to say something about this film before we watch it? About the process of filming it in real life for TAC?
Yeah, I can say a bit before, but I guess it makes more sense after. But
okay,
this TAC was, I'll come in with something a bit simpler. I won't get all out this year, and then I immediately spent half an hour standing in the sea. So
I think
that's
sometimes
a prelude.
TAC can be a way to commit to an idea that if you had some more time to think about it, you might say, yeah, that's a bad idea. I'm not going to do that. But with TAC, it's too late. You've already started going for it. It's too late to give up now. So let's give
I
this a
think
watch, and then we
that
can
does
talk about it.
encapsulate this idea. Another benefit of contests.
Who dare trail the tail of the immortal snail?
Arr, scurvy Stan I am.
A pirate you be! Reveal your stashed booty, and your soul shall be released from the deep sea!
I take my booty to the watery grave.
Who hides and bides beneath the tides? Be reminded I am an immortal figure! Now who comes forth with such vigour?
Johnny Jane! I drown without a penny to my name.
Oh, drowned? You, miss, are merely downed. Fight back to dry ground, or never again be found.
Listen to the fallen. Drown. Accept your fate. If you are weak, stick around a while.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
And hey, I guess it's proof that you could even make a Lego in real life type brick film in one day.
Yeah.
Pretty much exactly 24 hours. I always hit send way too close to the line.
So there's still 6 weeks left in the contest, so...
Yeah, I expect to see things that are oh gosh, let me do that. 42 times the length of this video.
Or
that's a joke. I don't.
42 entries from each person from this point out.
Exactly. Yes. Yep.
That increases
really,
your chances
I
to
don't.
win.
Yeah. Yeah. If you flood my inbox, then yeah, that'll work. But no, this is a film. Obviously, don't stay up. Don't please sleep in the next 6 weeks. But also, yeah, this is like, there's having more time to work on a film doesn't necessarily mean it's going to like increase in quality. Like this film works so well because it's a really solid idea executed really well, and if it had another 24 hours, I don't think it's necessarily going to be twice as good because it's already very
I can tell you it definitely wouldn't be. I do find my strength in fact films,
and
to be honest.
Really, this would be a good entry for the summer contest.
Yeah.
Like even.
And here I said I haven't had time, so I became a judge, and to be honest, I'm sure I have 24 hours at some point between.
Well, you could still make a participatory entry. You could make an entry that at least people would know that it's not going to be top 3 because it's not going to be allowed to rank.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm away for a couple of weeks, but that does leave time until the end of the contest. So. Yeah, for this one thing I'd like to say is also you actually don't need that many bricks either. So one of the reasons I went for this is I didn't have that many bricks on hand at this location. So one of the characters is half made from an actual snail. You've got like 2 minifigs, just a bunch of random scraps, and everything else is various real world elements, which is exactly what this theme is. So
Yeah.
You actually you
Yeah.
can just work with what you have to hand, and you don't need all the fancy equipment. You don't need a fancy camera or anything.
Yeah, and like even without the stuff that's shot in the sea and on the sands and stuff, like even if you just had a character in a brick film that was made of a real snail or something along those lines, it would qualify for this contest.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really not. I really wanted to make it clear with the announcement video. I don't want it to be like, oh, what percentage of this film can be real world elements and brick film elements? It's like it's the connection between the two works in your favor, and this film has like a big connection between the two.
Yeah.
It's a shame not to see a Joko entry, but also I'm very glad Joko is an expert in this field, and so
I'm gonna love judging these films.
Very fitting judge, yeah.
Yeah.
Next up,
so much
a really good one, The Warp and the Whip from 1994. Incredibly enough, and it still holds up to this day. This is a film that I first found when I was making my video on the history of 1990s brick films, and I was just searching on YouTube, just like Lego Animation 1991, 1992, 1993, just every single year, and I came across this one, and I'd never seen it before, and I was like, wow, this is excellent. Like, this is such a great brick film. Not even just it's good for the 90s. Like, no, it's just good in general, and it has a Duplo train going around Scotland.
You sent me this film to put in the inspiration playlist for the contest, and I remember just sitting in the call when you sent it to me and being like, oh my god, this is so cool. I love this so much.
Yeah, so, and it's also unique that it's a Duplo brick film. Something we almost never see, but it counts.
Yeah, so. I only know of two Duplo brick films, and one was or maybe more. Two brick films come to mind, and one was from Brawl this year, and it also featured a train. So.
Oh yeah, it's also incredibly rare to see one that's like exclusively Duplo.
Yeah.
Rather than a mixture, but let's watch this film now.
Sit back now, relax, let your mind unwind. Let the cobwebs and fog slip on out of your ears. Slide on down your shoulders.
But before we go any further, I want to know how's everybody feeling.
I think it must be 8mm film.
We're gonna get funky.
Playing with fire there.
Yeah. I feel like it uses the inconsistency to its advantage, like it's part of the vibe.
The music's probably doing a lot more than
I'm bopping to this track. It does pull it together. It's the right vibe for the thing on screen. Such a good idea. Yes, let's do stop motion with real kittens.
But before we go any further, we finna get funky!
Again, even the credits have style.
Love to see it.
Yeah, I like, rather than trying to avoid like inconsistencies with the weather or the people moving around in the background or anything, or the waves at the beach. Like this film, it really leans into it. Like, it's all part of it being in reality.
Yeah, they make the whole
Yeah.
thing sort of a time lapse in a way.
It's interesting. I didn't think about it before, but it's interesting seeing now that it thanks Lego UK. I wonder, was there some discussion there for some reason?
Yeah.
Maybe they got permission to screen it at a festival or something.
Yeah. I think it's also a great example, like you were saying, with like the like everything is sort of like time lapsey, like, everything jumps around in the real world. It's this interesting element where it's like it is stop motion, and you're experiencing the world around you the Lego's perspective, not experiencing the stop motion being moved one by one. You're experiencing, the train moves smoothly and everything jumping.
Yeah.
It's like it brings you along with the train quite a lot more than it would if everything else was really smooth, and
There's another question
would
in the
look like
chat now about submitting entries to the contest. So you submit the video as an unlisted YouTube link, or else as a Google Drive link, whatever. But basically, you can submit it any time before the deadline, but make it public once the deadline passes. So
Yeah.
on October 3rd, that's when
Yeah.
the entries should become public.
Yeah, yeah.
But of course,
So-
obviously we need to have it submitted to us before that.
Yeah, yeah. So once you'll submit your entry by emailing it as a link, and then once you've done that, I'll watch through it, make sure everything's fine, and then accept it. Or if I can't accept it, I'll say like, hey, can you put this warning in, or change this thing up, or something like that. And then once that is done, once you're accepted, you can leave it there, and then once the deadline passes, you can publish it as a video, and post it there, and then we'll make a playlist of entries. The film will also go into that, and then we'll start judging. So yeah, just don't make your entry public until after the deadline has passed, because that way, everyone's films stay a secret until no one can submit films anymore.
I was just thinking about how this is the second film in a row that we've watched here where it goes to the beach.
Yeah.
And
The secret second theme.
Yeah.
I guess Lego in real life brick films might have more of a propensity to, get the figures super dirty or damaged.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what the cleanup was like for Joko's one.
Which one?
The one yeah, I guess maybe it wasn't even the worst. Yeah.
No, the brawl. I think that was the most catastrophic one for cleaning everything up. So I've still got to one up myself again.
Okay. Speaking of dirt, this film has real dirt. So,
speaking of having, I can't imagine what the cleanup would be like.
The Mountains by Paolo Kubica, from 2021, I think, so more recent. This one is interesting because the approach for this one is quite different to the last one, even though it's another film that combines Lego and real life in some sort of way. This one uses real life elements for the set design, so there's like real twigs as the trees and real dirt on the ground. But apart from that, it also just looks fantastic with like nice Lego set design as well, and good camera work and lighting, and also interesting mixture of stop motion and live action, much more so than most people would ever do in brick filming.
Yeah, I remember bringing this one to the World of Brick Films podcast. That was my pick.
Oh, that's where I heard about it first, was World of Brick Film. But I forgot about it, and then Penta sent it to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, how did I forget
I
about it?
guess evidently I forgot about it for the initial inspiration playlist for this contest, but luckily I remembered it now for this stream, so let's watch The Mountains. But yeah, of course, this is a good example of how you don't need to bring Lego outside to make a film that will qualify for this contest.
Yeah.
You could bring the outside into Lego.
And you can have not very many bricks, or just a huge amount and make a massive set like that.
Trees I was talking about.
This gets us great texture from it.
Theme from Interstellar, yeah, I think it is. It's gotta be Interstellar music.
I think the track is called Mountains. I don't know.
sequence.
Oh, I think it has like an after credits bit.
Okay. But yeah, the actual Lego set design is incredible as well, with all the dark green and sand or olive green pieces.
Also nice to see some like fabric hills in the background.
It's clever to do a lot of the moving camera shots in live action.
Yeah.
Because moving camera shots are such a pain to make look nice and I hate to say smooth, but smooth in stop motion. Just aura farming at the end for a minute. Got a bit spooky. Oh no. A blocked video.
What video was that? Oh no! Oh,
What was it?
It was Kung Fu Fighting.
No.
No. Oh. Oh, that's tragic.
I could just watch it on stream, and you won't be able to see it for 2 minutes. But yeah,
you know what? I think that's worth it. But maybe Mountains, very good. I liked it. It's like very smart decision. I forgot when I watched it again this morning. I was like, I really hope they don't show the bear in full, because Lego bears are really derpy. But they chose not to, which I think was a good decision. And it did make that scene. That scene has good tension and like it's well shot. It's just a good film. Like
yeah.
It's one of those ones where I feel like I should have more to say about it, but it all just boils down to like, they just did the right choices.
Again, probably a much larger scale production than we'll be expecting to see entered into the contest, but I like the idea of inspiration for as far as like using real life bits for the set design. Like I think Brotherhood Workshop did a lot of it as well, with like real rocks and grass and moss and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna put one into the inspiration place, but they're all like Lord of the Rings parodies, and I was like, I don't want I don't want Sticks and Bricks to be a Lord of the Rings contest. So, like, check it out for inspiration, absolutely. But yeah, originality is key in this.
Now for the next one
in this contest,
well, I'll just have to get this up on YouTube just for 3 minutes, and people on the call won't be able to see. And it mightn't be aligned very well on the screen either. But next up is Kung Fu Fighting by Jason. And Jason, of course, was the founder of the old original website back in 2000. I was just trying to think of any like super old, early in the community type of combining Lego and real life brick films. So this would have been like, doing it as a super novelty at this time in 2002. So it's kind of, I'd say it's pretty funny to see now. You can kind of you get the impression that it's like doing effects back when doing any sort of special effect at all on a computer was still kind of novel,
Yeah.
So it's quite different than stuff you'd see now. So do you have anything to say about this one before we watch it?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm very excited to see it again.
All right, let's go.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit.
I just had a thought. If it's blocked on Watch Together, it might get our stream blocked.
I think it's just unlisted. I don't think you can watch an unlisted film on Watch Together.
No, it's the music.
Yeah, we're just going to talk over the music, is this how it works?
Yeah, I've turned it down, but yeah. Just imagine kung fu fighting in your head.
Yeah.
Hopefully the amount that we already did play doesn't get the stream blocked. Because I think streams are a bit more touchy about that than just uploading a video.
Well, yeah, because in theory, people are already watching it immediately.
Yeah. Whoa, crazy effects. I'm not sure what you mean by that Lego One Piece thing.
I think the thing that's on the Watch Next.
It's
Netflix trailer. All right, I see.
Yeah, that's taking up a lot of space on screen.
Okay, I guess the alignment isn't. The alignment is made for the Watch Together on Discord, but we'll get back to Discord soon.
Yeah.
No. That's too violent. You've been disqualified.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a good thing they did it that way round.
So yeah, that's a nice, a bit of a novelty. It would certainly be. I mean, if somebody did something similar to that now, it would be a very unique approach for this contest. In fact.
Yeah. It is cool to see like the film is the film's very, it's like Lego is human scale and CG'd in. That's a wild choice.
Yeah, actually, yeah, inflating the minifig to human scale, yeah.
Well, there is no one human scale, is there? They're just not human shaped.
Yeah.
I reckon there's legs in doing that. There's a lot you could do with that.
Yeah, definitely. There's potential to do something similar, but yeah, different direction.
Yeah.
But next up, Bowling for Sander Co. by Oblong Pictures from 2007. And of course, Oblong Pictures, one of the most classic, best brick filmers of all time, tier brick filmers. And this one I think is interesting for this group watch because it doesn't make prominent use of reality, but the manner in which it does use reality is so important to the concept of the film that it would still make for a great entry to the Sticks and Bricks contest without having to do much outside of the Lego world.
Yeah.
And this was made for a contest by an online guitar teacher, and the idea of the contest was the most innovative use of a guitar contest. So I guess you could take that any direction you wanted. I don't know if it was exclusively a video contest or not, but this won the grand prize in the contest. And also,
Yeah, I
it
imagine
has
they weren't expecting this as it is unexpected.
it has original music by Loïc Desjardins, who did a couple of classic Brick film
Oh, of
soundtracks in
course.
the early years, and I got him back to do the music for Taco Trouble 2. So like this is one of his like most memorable original soundtracks for a Brick film from way back. So it always stuck out in my mind. Yeah, this film was actually huge on YouTube in the early years of YouTube as well. It's new in
Yeah, I
'07.
just saw it. It has 6.5 million
Yeah,
views.
yeah, it's actually one of the biggest from '07.
Yeah,
So
Kung Fu
bowling.
Fighting, for reference, has 2 views. So
Well,
like,
that's an unlisted video. That doesn't count. Bowling for Sandrico.
That's why you need to use tiles for your bowling alley. It's too much friction.
You're ahead of the film.
Well, it's genuinely the best surface to represent a bowling alley at that scale.
yeah.
You got that
Yeah,
lacquered
it's-
wood. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, another thing about that one is like, especially for '07, some of the shot with the changing focus following the bowling ball is just such a standout.
Yeah.
I mean, the opening shot with the thing raising up.
Yeah,
So
it's,
it's
again,
nicely done.
Titles with style. Yeah, that's becoming a bit of a
Yeah, I
running
mean-
theme in this playlist.
Things being out of focus on purpose is maybe not for this era, but a little bit earlier that seemed rare. Whereas this one uses focus, like depth of field, really well and often.
Yeah, when everyone was
Like-
just shooting on webcams, you didn't really have that control.
Yeah. Like there's that shot at the end of the guy walks into focus after pushing the chairs up. It's like,
I want to see if I can find something quickly before we watch the next one. I don't know if I'll be quick enough to find it. But next up, anyway. Now, A Lego Book Nook Comes to Life by Nathan Wells. Or what's its real title now? Because he was still doing
yeah,
the
what was it?
In a Book, that was it.
In a book. I was gonna say this title looks wrong, but
Yeah. You know, he's trying to do a bit of a YouTube title.
yeah.
So, like, yeah, I mean, Nathan Wells, is this his most recent Brick film? I guess it must be.
It would be.
What year was this? 23 or 24?
2023, I think.
Okay, so it's actually still pretty recent.
That long ago already. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess from one perspective it's a while ago now, but from a different perspective it's kind of recent for, somebody who's been around a long time, brick filming.
Yeah.
It wasn't 10 years ago.
Better than some, I guess.
So yeah, so this is definitely another good example of Lego in real life in a different sort of style.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
really well done.
Hopefully, not the last film we'll see from Nathan in this lifetime.
Yeah. I was very, very happy when I feel like it didn't get a whole lot of, or at least I don't remember a whole lot of attention being brought to it, because it's the same year that Live Rich, Die Richer came out, which won Brawl, and it was like a big deal. And so this, when this came out, I feel like I didn't remember people talking about it too much, but I was really happy that I got to put it in the inspiration playlist, because it fits the contest really well, and it's like, it's just such a vibe. It's just it's just like
it's another good different take on it, where it's absolutely using, and in some cases more of a modern way, because a lot of Lego things are display pieces like that. They've even made their actual book nooks now, haven't they? So this is a whole area that's not really been explored that much.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like the like there was that big like Lego in real life cooking videos and all of that.
Yeah.
And it's like that, but with a much stronger story to it and stuff.
If only he'd released this in like 2018 or something, he'd have millions of views.
Yeah, would have blown up, but
and millions of sequels.
Yeah, in a book 2, in a book 3. Yeah.
But yeah, of course, it being for Brawl, it means that it was made in a week. So definitely a lot of building of all the books and things to do that all in a week. But once again, there's still 6 weeks left in the Sticks and Bricks contest. So
6 whole rules.
Yeah, you can make 6 of these.
There's a benefit to like the great thing about this contest is you don't have spend a whole time set building. Am I cutting out? Probably
a bit, yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, it is true that especially for this contest, yeah, you don't have to build sets at all if you don't have enough Lego.
Yeah.
So now, oh yeah, and of course we were just mentioning Live Rich, Die Richer. Live Rich, Die Richer would be good for this group watch, but we kind of figured it's a bit long, and also anybody who's watching this knows Live Rich, Die Richer already. They've seen it.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen Live
It's
Rich,
a
Die Richer, then
classic.
go search it out. And yeah, winner of Brawl that year, and an excellent use of Lego and in real life in multiple ways.
And then went on to win the Bimus as well.
Yeah.
So next up, Corey's Cat Journey from TAC 2024
I
by Maisel.
I forgot this was in the playlist.
What do you want to say about this one?
Here's hoping for Corey's Cat Journey 2 for this contest.
Maisel is judge, right?
Yeah, but
I guess there's still a chance we could get a participatory entry.
Still a chance. I tried to get him to make it for THAC this year. It's like, I would love to see a sequel to this. He didn't make it, so please,
Keep wanting
please. I want more. It's a classic. It's a real classic.
So let's watch it. Nice Family Guy funny moment there.
Yeah.
We love that.
I don't know. I mean, it's not the gold standard, but also, and it's the only one I remember featuring an animal. So.
Yeah, there's actually there's one similar by Brotherhood Workshop for the Lego group with some rabbits in a Lego city and also slime.
Oh,
like real life rabbits. That was good.
Oh, I forgot. I should have checked if there were any slime craze brick films. It's an aspect I didn't think about.
Just before we move on to the next one, I just want to quickly go back to Bowling for Sanderco just for a second, because I found what I was looking for, which is while I was getting the link to this film for this playlist today, I noticed that I'm going to show this on the stream now. You won't be able to see it, but yeah, I noticed that there's a comment that I posted 18 years ago that says, "Sweet vid, awesome animation and use of guitar." Wow, very perceptive. I still agree with that. There's also a comment here that says, "This video sucks, don't watch it." That's a classic old school YouTube comment right there. And one thing I just noticed while searching for my own comment, which I thought was funny, is Keshin 8, 18 years ago. Awesome, man. Check out some of my Lego stuff. Keshin on the self-promotion grind 18 years ago.
That is a time capsule, really, isn't it? At least no one's put first.
I'm sure there's plenty of those.
Yeah.
So next up in the group watch is a film that I love from 2005, and it looks like, to us it looks like it's called Headache Key, but I believe it's actually pronounced something like Edash K. I think they say it in the film. So this is a French brick film by France and Alex, who I've actually met in the last couple of years at Fonabrick in France, and they're super nice, and they were in the Bricks in Motion documentary as well. But France and Alex have made a couple of quite long and fantastic brick films. This one being 10 minutes is on the shorter side for one of their long brick films. My favourite by them is called Gaston's Odyssey, which is 25 minutes long. But this one is also fantastic. And like basically nobody knows this brick film. Nobody's seen it, but I love it. So even though it's 10 minutes long, I really wanted to showcase it here in the hopes that at least one more person will. Well, I know now Nerdnaut has seen it and liked it. So
yeah. I was like, you were like, oh, it's a bit long, and I was like, I don't want to leave this out. We have to watch this.
It's
this
too
so
good.
cool.
Yeah. So we've got one. So hopefully 2 people at least will now know about this brick film.
Tout le personnel est prié d'évacuer la zone 5.
Système de contrôle de stabilité activé.
Système de gestion de la combustion activé. Système antigravité activé. Système de régulation du niveau de charge activé. Système de refroidissement activé. Système anti-résonance activé.
Propulsion 1 et 2 activée.
Cinq, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mise à feu.
Salut Anne. Salut.
Zone OK. Rien à signaler dans le salon. Zone OK. Rien à signaler dans la cuisine. Doris, que se passe-t-il?
Alerte. Homme en approche. Impossible de retourner à la base sans être repéré.
Oh bravo.
Alerte. Homme en
Je
approche.
sais Doris, je sais.
Camouflage engagé.
Pouf. Enfin chez soi. Ouf, à me coucher.
Sommeil superficiel. Impossible de retourner à la base sans être repéré.
Doris, fais-moi une estimation du temps de sommeil.
Estimation du temps de sommeil.
Doris, essaye encore.
Estimation du temps de sommeil.
Oh, flûte. Elle est encore en panne. Bon, je vais prendre mon mal en patience. Je vais attendre.
Ah, ma tête. Mais où suis-je? Comment j'ai pu atterrir là? Nom d'un chien, mais c'est haut. Je deviens fada ou quoi?
Tu ne peux pas t'échapper.
Quoi?
Tu es mon jouet.
Non, non, non!
Tu es mon jouet.
Non, non, non! Ouf, quel rêve angoissant. Ouf, tout a l'air normal. À part ce maudit mal de tête. Ah! Mais qu'est-ce que... Des clés? Non, non, non.
Comment pourrais-je rentrer? Hein? Oh non. Ça me rappelle quelque chose, ça.
This predates Toy Story 3.
Tout ça doit cesser. Il faut que je fasse quelque chose.
Camouflage désengagé.
Mon Dieu, si tu existes, envoie-moi une perche. Ah! Aïe, 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 aïe. Aïe, 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 ouh, 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 aïe, 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 aïe. Ouh, aïe, aïe, ouh, aïe, aïe. Ah! Ouh là là, ma pauvre tête. Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe encore?
Alerte. Alerte.
Stop! Stop! Vite! Le grappin!
Ouh, aïe, ouh, aïe.
Antigravité hors service.
Ouh, je l'ai échappé.
Rétropropulsion puissance maximale.
Ah! Aïe, 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 ouh, 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 aïe, aïe, aïe.
Réveil imminent.
Tout va bien se passer. Ne vous inquiétez pas.
Vraiment? Vous êtes sûr? Ce ne sera pas douloureux?
Mais oui, tout ira bien. J'ai l'habitude.
Bon ben, allez-y.
Mais où sont mes clés? Mais qu'est-ce que j'ai fait de mes clés? Oh. Ce sera... toi. Mille milliards de mille sabords. Que se passe-t-il?
Tout le personnel est prié d'évacuer la zone 5.
Yeah, I guess that's the closest thing we have to Toy Story in this playlist.
Yeah.
That sort of concept of the toys not wanting to be seen by the humans. I think it's really clever to use the Lego keyring figures that everyone's familiar with, but nobody ever uses for brick films because they have metal sticking out of their heads.
It's a very it's a clever idea executed very well.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
just like
good use of Toy Story concept with Lego.
Yeah, and Tree Mountain Studio in the chat says, I'm impressed by how well the spaceship is matched to the IRL camera moves. Yeah. I guess, it would have required some planning to get each shot to match, but definitely it's interesting how it's similar to Through the Hatch in that it has like a Lego vehicle moving around in the real house, but like executed in a completely different manner with the computer effects rather than everything in real life.
Yeah. And also, I noticed on this second viewing, there's a shot with like where the ship's about to crash into the wall, and it's like a tracking shot along the side, and you can see the person sleeping in the back, but then that's one of the people who's like credited for animating, so like they just had a shot where one of the animators just had to lie there asleep.
I do like how they hide the human face until the nightmare sequence. I think that makes it more effective.
It's good at keeping it in the perspective of the minifigs.
Yeah. But yeah,
I want those cow slippers.
It's a brick film that like I've never seen anybody talk about it or anything. But I just really like it.
Yeah. It's just executed well.
Yeah.
It's like it has an idea and it commits to the idea and then it keeps going and it's not missing anything. Like there's nothing there where it's like
their brick films they made brick films that are unlike anything made by anyone else.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell that they weren't like super influenced by everything going on, like the super insular stuff in the community, you know. Like back when this was made, the stuff in the community had a very similar sort of style. Every character's moved in a similar way, and
so when the walk cycle came in,
the walk cycle, and everyone used the QuickCam 4000 and everything. But France and Alex, even though they were on the site back then, but like, they were doing stuff in a different way to everybody else, so it really stands out. So yeah, that plus their other brick films deserve more attention.
Yeah, I need to properly sit down and watch them.
Now, speaking of long brick films, I think this one we won't watch in full. We'll have to just watch a portion of it.
Well, this is what you can manage in the summer contest time frame.
Yeah,
and win a summer contest with. So
yeah, of course we have to put this one in here because this is a past Bricks in Motion summer contest first place winner, made for the Manifest contest in 2021. Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, 2021.
It's 5 years ago already.
And the idea for Manifest was experimental brick films in any sort of style, which in the case of this film, I think it's like entirely live action. Even shots that like kind of look a bit stop motion esque, I think are just what you'd call a frame is just live action clips.
Mm-hmm.
And so the thing about this film is it's very long, but when us as the judges of the contest were all watching this in the playlist, we became invested in it, and it's kind of like at the start we're sort of like, what is this? This is unusual. But then as it goes on longer and longer and longer, we got more pulled into it, and we're like, whoa, this is crazy. And well, yeah, we really liked it. It came first in the contest. It's the type of film where it came first because it was an experimental brick film contest. Like if it was entered into a different contest, it wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been
Yes,
judged quite the
different
same.
criteria.
Yeah. So, but I think we'll have to just sort of maybe choose a couple of sections of this to watch because it's so long. We can just find a couple of highlights, but you won't get the full effect unless you watch it in full.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's not Lego. But yeah, for this playlist now, we were looking around at past Bricks in Motion summer contests to see if there were any more films that do Lego and real life, and there weren't actually that many high profile
I'd
ones.
have thought Manifest and Manifest 2 would have thrown up through of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's a few of them in those contests, but of course, we to represent those contests, we just have this one.
Yeah, of course.
As a first place winner, and very long.
And also, those ones, like, a lot of the ones I found were like, they're also experimental in other ways. And
Cat.
While I'm not against an experimental film, this isn't an experimental film contest, so it is.
Yeah, this is not Manifest 3.
Yeah,
it is a different theme.
Like we are looking for something slightly more coherent's the wrong word, but like something with like a solid story, a film, less experimental.
I can't remember. Did we say in the rules that people are allowed to make live action entries, like fully live action, like this one? Or
I had a 30-second animation requirement just because that was but like
I think with Manifest, I think we intentionally made the rules way more open.
So it's about as open as you can make it while still being vote from contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though this is long and takes a while to get going, it's also very quiet, so we can talk while watching it.
Yeah. Reminds me of I had forgotten about it. Joshua Nelson 2024 entry to Brawl Closer, I think it was called. That has some like live action
inserts, like Rich Richard,
yeah. I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
but it's quite good. It's also long.
This car bit I love.
One ticket, please.
I believe Joko has a voice appearance in this.
Oh, I do, yeah.
think this is a liminal brick film.
One popcorn and one soda, please.
It's a good touch to have that popcorn sound the whole time.
Yeah.
Just keep up the awkwardness.
Yeah. Water, soda, and poison.
Poison.
Well, you know, got a
Awesome.
case to everyone.
Yeah.
You're the one who already takes this to.
Yeah. Watching this as the judges group, it was truly unlike anything we'd seen before or since. I think with both manifest contests, we knew that some people were going to be like, how is this the first place winner? But it made perfect sense to us. But it could only have been for those contests.
Well, if you can't win with something experimental in an experimental contest.
Yeah, true.
Rebecca got their win in the second one, didn't they?
It was nice for Rebecca to get a first place win in a contest.
Yeah.
Feel like.
By the way, we have just now watched 8 minutes of it.
8
when we're going to
minutes,
watch the sections. It does have that slightly captivating.
Yeah, it's quite good.
There's no reason it should, but it does.
Oh, it is a bit long, but also like
there's something
oh,
about
look,
it.
It's
though.
been 8 minutes.
You have to let it like win you over.
There's something slightly similar to that in some of Joshua Nelson's other films as well. He makes quite a lot of long entries, and you do just sort of get sucked into it.
Yeah, this is like the Jean Dielman of brick filming. If only Sanjiro was here so somebody could get that reference.
I'm afraid I'm insufficiently cultured in the ways of film.
I want to see Joko's appearance is coming in. Yeah, there's something mesmerizing about the soundscape, says Three Mountain Studio. Okay, here we go. This is you, right?
Say, aw. Why? I need to pick your teeth. Well, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Can I at least brush it? You can't! All my teeth are bald! They don't even use hair nets! Look, pal, can you just say aw so I can clean your teeth?
But yeah, there's something about it that I thought I would have started skipping around by now, but not so. But I do want to see Joko.
Yeah, watch the full thing. Absolutely, but we probably don't have time here.
Me?
Yes, you! Eat the sausage!
I don't wanna.
Eat the sausage!
No.
Eat it!
No.
Eat the sausage, or you won't get to see the next show!
Alright. Fine.
What does it taste like?
Meat? What? What's so funny? Why are you laughing?
That sausage was vegetarian!
I think at this stage we must move on, but yeah. I see that James is here.
I remember doing so many different voices for that. It's one of those, this something crazy. Brilliant, okay. Here's 100 different takes.
Yeah, I'm always doing that as well. When I'm asked to voice act, I always do so many takes. Trying it in all different ways. Voices. Well, yeah, I forgot about the fingernails. They're a bit disturbing. But yeah, if people were similarly captivated by the first half of that film, then you should go and check out the second half by yourself. But we must move on, unfortunately. Okay, one bullet. This is from last year. Rule. So this was nominated for original music in the Bricks in Motion Awards, and this is another brick film that makes use of some real life stuff for the set design, and it looks very nice. So this is an approach that you could take for a Sticks and Bricks contest. sound. And yes, it's a film that has sticks and it has bricks.
Yep.
So a perfect fit
Has
for
some
our
really
playlist
nice
here.
color.
Yeah, the great color. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember watching this the first time, and the Minecraft sounds.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, everything else is really well produced, and then
everything else is so good. I mean,
I like the sounds are mixed well. It's just unfortunately they're so recognizable.
I'm guessing they're just there as just an in joke, though. You know, just people just. I don't remember noticing them before, actually.
Yeah, I did, unfortunately, and I don't know. I don't love Minecraft sounds, but also like I mean I love all Rural's films. So
yeah,
you know, that's like the only negative thing I have to say about it. Like it's well shot, the animation's really nice.
Yeah.
I love what he did with the sky.
The animation where there's like the large scale gun opening to see the bullet and then closing it, that's a really well animated shot. And you don't even really think about the changing scales. I think it's really well integrated. And yeah, One Bullet was also a French brick film, and so is the next one in the playlist, Lego Room Fight. So I'm not sure why there's a lot of French brick films in this playlist. But, Lego Room Fight, which is next up, I think is originally from 2010, so this is an older one, and this is pretty obscure. I think like it only would be known really by some French brick filmers who were around back then, years ago, and then I just found it when I was just scouring, looking for classics from different communities for the wiki, and then I found this, and you know, it's a bit shakier in terms of like camera or light flicker than like something like One Bullet, but if you just look past that, it's like really well done. With the figures fighting in a real house, and it's a technique figure brick film, which is interesting because it's rare to see technique figure brick films after the early 2000s, and I think technique figures lend themselves to shooting in a real house or in real life, because like if you're doing a technique figure brick film, you have to build a massive set if you're building a Lego set. It's so annoying. So loads of the old ones as well have the figure just in real life, but this is a good example that I quite like.
The animation in this is really good.
That's the best walking I've seen from one of those figures.
Yeah, it's like walking, yeah.
From my gun, they're actually a lot harder to work.
Their feet are loose. Well, they become loose with age. So they fall over on their ankle. It's so annoying.
The walk cycle has like character to it as well. Like it's not just a standard cycle.
Tell everybody in the place to just get out, and we'll get clean together, and I'll find me a soapbox where I can shout it.
plays with the
You win!
The credits for this are also incredible. It's just
Windows remake. MS Paint effects.
Microsoft Picture Manager.
Read it in the newspaper.
Yes.
Ask your girlfriend to see if they know.
Yeah, the range of motion that the technique figures allows for, it looks so great. Like,
yeah,
some of the animation in this looks really nice.
Yeah.
So it's another one that like nobody knows, nobody talks about this film, but it's worth seeing.
Yeah, it is very like you can see some like a Matrix fight scene bits, which feels pretty pretty emblematic of the time.
That's that's true. Yeah, for years and years, yeah, everything was Matrix.
You've also got just the repeating the shot when you got that. Oh, this is a cool shot. We'll share it twice from the two different angles type of thing.
Yeah,
that was more of a
And
Hong
then-
Kong film type thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the look auto white balance or whatever was going on.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it was quite good. At first I was like, is this intentional? Because parts of it aren't doing too bad. Like the bit where it goes on to like two wheels and like as it goes onto two wheels it switches from like cool to warm lighting and it's like that works, but then it does another shot of the same thing and that doesn't happen. It's like, oh no.
It feels a little bit like Through the Hatch with the car driving around, but a completely different
Yeah.
film. So looks like next up is my film from it's 2023 already. We're
Welcome to the place.
Getting on. So
Did this story get continued?
this
I think
I
they
think
did finish this one, didn't they?
I think we did
This one
finish this
finished.
one. I think all the
Yes.
parts actually did come out. I don't know how many
Yeah.
of those continue the stories managed to have all their parts come out, but
That's the only year I believe. No, 2024 also did finish theirs. 2025 still hasn't. And
It's one left, right?
so yeah, this was
two left for 2025.
2025.
This was part of one of the continue the story events, and I made this in 24 hours. It was like the last day before I was supposed to post it.
Classic.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, hey, at least I made it. Not everyone can say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had one day to make something, and I thought to myself, well, I don't want to build a set. I only have 24 hours, so like, let me see if I can do something. Let me just use the space around me instead of building a set. So that's why this ended up being a Lego in real life brick film, and that's why
It's a really good opening shot.
Oh yeah,
This shot's
I'll
really
talk about that
cool.
after we watch the film, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'll explain how I did that. But let's watch this.
He's dead.
you get in the way of me killing Morbius?
I felt like destroying something beautiful.
Yeah. I want to go back to that opening shot to say something about it.
Yes.
Another thing about that I was just remembering as while watching it. Another thing I was doing was seeing how much of the previous installments I could recycle so that I wouldn't have to do any work. You know, this super long portion of the video is just footage.
Freeze frame and then all the old footage.
Yeah. Freeze frame, slow digital zoom on a freeze frame, and then just fade in previously created footage, and then I don't have to shoot. And I
work smart.
But not for no reason. You know, there's thinking behind it. There's narrative involving something to do with the thoughts about the obsessions or preoccupations of modern brick filmers. But so yeah, the opening shots, this interesting effect where you have the ghostly figure of the same figure. This is a minifigure blue tacked onto the monitor, and Dragon Frame is open on the monitor, and then I point the camera at the figure with the Dragon Frame preview.
Camera.
Yeah, with the Dragon Frame previews behind the figure, and so it just keeps on reoccurring and reoccurring and reoccurring.
Nice.
So this is all in camera. There's no digital effect. And it's also really weird and inconsistent. It starts making weird colors and shapes. So that's why the reason why it's so flickery is because it was easier it was easier to push the inconsistency rather than trying to keep it consistent, because it was impossible to keep it consistent.
That's the thing. As soon as something goes wrong, it then feeds back in all those layers, and it's not going to disappear again.
And then this is just I think this was a live action shot of the figure like strapped to the camera, and the Dragon Frame preview is behind the figure again, but it's like there's a greater distance between the figure and the preview, so it's different. But it's interesting. There's interesting stuff you can do with the computer monitor.
A fun effect, especially when you're doing like a stop motion figure entering the real world using the Dragon Frame preview to.
Oh yeah, he's traveling through computer world into real world. Yeah. Three Mountain Studio says I tried to recreate that effect for my entry, but I couldn't get it to work. I don't know what camera. I mean, I was using a DSLR for this, so it's really really trippy and hard to work with. All right, you wouldn't want to try to make it really consistent.
Yeah.
And then I think the audio, not that anyone cares, but the audio is like two tracks from the Quake soundtrack just layered on top of each other. Trent Reznor, so just weird hell noises. So yeah. So basically, using Lego in real life was a way to get the film done in 24 hours. So that's a handy tip.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to make a last minute entry to the Sticks and Bricks contest on Bricks in Motion, deadline October 3rd.
But you don't need to make a last minute entry because we still have 6 weeks.
I think Eating Ham Makes Me Depressed by Blandier is next.
A classic.
What year
so
did it
come out? Blandier in this playlist.
2020 or 21 or...
It was for Manifest, was it not?
Oh yeah, so it's either 21 or 22 for one of the Manifest contests.
I think it was 21 because 22 Blandier. It was 21. I'm pretty certain. Was it 22? Am I wrong?
But it's a great.
It was 22.
A great Blandier film, of which there are numerous, of course. Actually, this film, it must have been made for everything. It's BFG and it's Brickfilms Day. And there's me. getting a can of beans.
The
thrown in my
Fishermen's
head.
Association presents 100 Years of Friendly Fisherman Service.
It is for this reason you are suing the entirety of the pork industry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Overruled!
Well, may we have an answer? I'd have to consult the spiders in my head. Is that okay?
This is permitted.
Well, boys, what are we thinking? Kangaroo meat. Do you know the defendant?
Nope, but I have committed tax fraud.
Sir, you are aware you're under oath?
Yeah, I have committed tax fraud. I know the law.
Do you eat pork?
No, but I eat the papers the IRS sends me. And then commit tax fraud.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Denied and dunked on.
Dang, this guy's good. Don't worry, you won't go to prison. They'll just throw you in a pit or something.
I rent motorcycles. I'm Oscar Velasco.
Do you do motorcycle rentals?
That's what it says on the sign. Motorcycle rentals.
I'd like to rent a motorcycle.
Then you came to the right man.
Don't be ridiculous.
Defense calls me to the stand, Your Honor. Wait, I'm prosecuting myself? Oh no! Your Honor, did I mention how scrumptious you look today? Those lean arms, juicy thighs, with a little bit of barbecue sauce? Yummy.
Well, this kangaroo court is the worst circus I've ever been to. Call Barnum and tell him you're bailed.
Step right up! Step right
Tickets,
up!
please.
Witness
Tickets.
a tongue-tied so tight it sealed Tutankhamun's tomb.
You're on your own now.
Joko
Send the
again.
check in the mail, okay? Bye.
So you think just because pork
Get
makes
around.
you depressed that you can sue the entire pork industry and get away with it?
Look, a kid eating vegetables.
Huh? Get 'em, boys!
Nice car.
And that's classic scene.
What are you doing?
I got Brandy.
The live action puppetry just makes it all that much better. I need to get that cloth car cover for my own cars.
Faster, man! Shoot him! Come on! What are you
I like
doing?
how
Getting
it
away!
seems like it's being chased by like the mafia, but it's just the pork industry.
There you go, more pyrotechnics.
Petrol gas and cigarette factory.
Burning real Lego will probably instantly boost you up in the ranking for
Come on,
Sticks
help
and
me
Bricks
get out
contest.
here. I don't want to be a VCR. I'm stuck in VCR, man.
Can say that while we're sitting
How
there.
did you even get in there?
Man, I'm stuck in the VCR. Maybe can you? I want to be stuck. Can you see me on TV? If you can see me on TV, I want to be stuck in the VCR. It's not bad.
Come on,
Tickets,
come
please.
on.
Tickets.
See the incredible idiot in his VCR debut.
My name.
Oh my god, it's a Star Wars!
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
That is one big pile of shit.
I've been in show
Huh?
business all my life. I know what
Sorry,
it takes.
I think.
Hey, I know. Why don't I eat you, and we can see if you have what it takes.
What? No, I don't want to be eaten.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, that was delicious!
Oh.
There is a man in this burger. There is a man in this hamburger. A man so in the burger that where meat ends and man begins is but a blur. To bite is to chew. To chew is to swallow. To swallow is to kiss. What is said of love, cannot the same be said about burger? And of burger, oh, of burger, hamburger. Luscious lettuce atop tantalizing tomatoes, with but an oppressive onion to separate them. Flavors bust, the aromatic sauce of which within secret sleep arouse more than just taste buds. Yes, in this burger, hamburger, is man. Outside is so much more.
Hey, that doesn't taste half bad.
Well,
Yeah, masterpiece. The driving shot or sequence with the stock footage, it's really funny because it's so good with the tone of this film. It's so funny, and the live action puppetry just makes it that much funnier. But it reminds me, in some really 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 old Brick films I made when I was a kid, I would occasionally do a shot like that with a Lego car green screened onto road, real life road stock footage, and it was meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah.
You weren't meant to think it looks silly and ill-fitting, but this film obviously knows its tone. So yeah, it's just masterful tone. It's great.
I feel like every time I watch a Blandier film, I want to go back and watch all of them because
Yeah,
they're all so good.
A family affair is so great.
Yeah, that's a high note to go out on.
Yeah. Yeah, I do quite like the cars. If
Yeah,
that,
they're nice looking.
If that cloth is a real Lego piece, I need to track it down.
You reckon that might be Indiana Jones?
Yeah, are these from
surprise me.
like a more recent Indiana Jones set, maybe?
No, it'll be the early ones, right? The early ones.
Yeah.
I don't remember them from way back.
Trying to think what other theme might have had them.
Pharaoh's Quest, maybe.
It would surprise me if it had fabric.
Yeah, it was definitely that sort of era. Like,
Yeah, I guess one of those early Indiana Jones sets did have a big fabric cover for the truck.
yeah, the
I
big
had
truck
that
did.
set. Oh, I'm gonna look into that later.
Late 2000s, early 2010s, I think is probably the era.
Hopefully it's not too expensive on Bricklink.
So is this working?
Oh yeah. JYD.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
good evening, lads.
Just in time.
Oh,
Yeah, speaking of
wonderful.
Speaking of
Oh, yeah,
JYD animations.
Hello. I am joining now.
So
I see, watching my phone.
yeah, we're about to watch your film now, Close, from only a couple of months ago, or is it one month ago still? Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't remember. Oh no.
So, do you want to say anything about this film before we watch it?
Oh, I haven't prepared anything pretty much, but yeah, it was very tedious to make. Huge time crunch. I was sick, so like I made this in like 3 days. But yeah, no, enjoy.
Okay, let's give it a watch.
We were careless. We were together. We were happy. Until the day it took you away from me. And almost, I was so... Now I won't give up to find you. I can already feel it. You're not far. I will find you. I will.
"24 hours again." So yeah, well,
very much cut, sadly.
yeah. Is that something that you're going to continue working on?
I don't know. It's like half of my family lives in Finland, so this is shot in Finland, but I don't live in Finland. So I'll need to see if if I'm there, if I can continue it.
Right, because when I saw this for Brawl, obviously I knew that the summer contest was going to be coming up soon with the theme that we have, and I was thinking, hey, if you want to continue working on that and make a more elaborate film out of it, like, you could enter that into the Sticks and Bricks summer contest.
Well, now I'm a judge, so no need.
Well, it could be a participatory entry. This keeps coming up on the stream.
Pushed for 3 participatory entries so far.
Yeah.
Maybe I should enter as well.
3 entries or 4 entries now that won't be allowed to rank.
Artificially inflate the playlist entry count.
Confuse everyone when it's like, oh, why did that one not rank?
Yeah.
Well, you see, it's not real.
Yeah.
How?
And the prize goes to me.
Yes.
And the judges have decided they are all the winners.
This contest has also been an elaborate scheme just to get a free copy of Dragon Frame.
I imagine most, if not all of us, will already have Dragon. So
Yeah, and I can't be emailing Dragonframe back and going like, "Hey, so the email send this copy to is my email."
I want my
that's
own
what I-
contest.
that might end our relationship with them.
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't have the time to enter, but yeah.
So I think we have reached the end of the playlist that we made, but I did think of just one more that I kind of want to throw in now, which is a film that not a lot of people know, and so this was made for Lego China.
It's a beautiful.
And I believe that it was on Vimeo. That's where like we all saw it. So it's being uploaded by the creator some years later, and it was nominated in the Bricks in Motion Awards 2015. I think for animation. It might have even won animation. So it only has like 1,000 views on YouTube, but
Only.
yeah, I guess these days hitting 1,000 is actually decent enough going for a brick film. But well, yeah, for 2015, you wouldn't have been particularly happy with 1,000 views. But so yeah, obviously, again, we wouldn't expect anybody to make something of this production value for the VIM Summer Contest, but it's still interesting to see as a brick film that incorporates Lego and real life.
Yeah.
That not a lot of people
It's
know.
a beautiful morning. Everybody is waking up. The birds are swimming in the pool. All moms and dads are going to work. The snake is walking in the zoo. He's looking at the elephant. And he's looking at the lion. And he's looking at the dinosaur. And now he's going home. The snake lives in a small house on top of a very high building. His rocket takes him to his house.
Very expensive commute.
The snake makes lunch, soup and some bread. Then he watches TV. He also likes to look at the view with his binoculars. The farmer is working very hard. Hey, what's that in the distance? Oh no, it's another attack from the Gray. The Gray swallows everything on its path. We have to save the city. The color wall needs to be switched on. It should protect the city from the attack. Oh no, the birds. I can still save them with my magic sword.
It's the life gun.
Yes, they're free! The wall is not going to last long anymore. There's panic in the city. Oh no, the wall is down! The city is lost! And now it's only getting worse. The lion escaped from the zoo. No, the elephant escaped. No, the dinosaur escaped from the zoo. And it's also attacking the city. Rah! How are we going to survive this? Hey, the Gray is also attacking the dinosaur. The dinosaur is so big, there are a lot of bricks in it. He can't move anymore. There are no more bricks to attack the city. The city is saved. Yay! Yay!
Thomas, it's bedtime.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to take the car and drive to the pool that's on top of the rainbow. And then I will take you and Daddy with the train in space to show you the moon.
Damn. Alright, so the bar is set. Good, I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah, you got 6 weeks.
So
you can
cool.
absolutely do that.
Yeah, if anybody
Yeah,
has
I'm sure they
manageable.
made this in 6 weeks.
If you have a couple of $1,000 from Lego China, you could make something similar for the contest, perhaps.
Easy. With
Yeah,
a whole
but-
massive
That
production
had
team.
such cool techniques. Oh my god, like the 2D to 3D
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It
Like
kind of
brick
reminds
build
me.
animation.
Reminds
What?
me of the "Fell in Love with a Girl" music video, but kind of like on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
And also just like
Oh my
the upscaled like Lego pieces or Duplo pieces and the Lego binoculars, really like faithfully to scale and looks like the Lego molds and everything.
Giant binoculars. This is how minifigures live every.
I love the way he put it to his own eyes, not the snake eyes.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
But yeah,
I also love the fact that Lego made a film about the Lego toys being overrun by grey bricks is kind of funny. It's like that's just Star Wars.
and yeah, we said it earlier on the stream for a couple of these films, but yeah, obviously we wouldn't expect anything of this production scale for the contest, but worth watching just because we have this opportunity here to look at a few lesser known brick films, I suppose.
Yeah,
totally.
And just because something's not like going to be that quality doesn't mean you can't use techniques from it in your own film.
True, yeah, something could spark inspiration even if you don't go for the same production values. Yeah. But I believe that's the end of our playlist now, and yeah, I mean we have been streaming for quite a while, so it's probably a good thing to start wrapping things up.
Yeah.
Nice to see all of the dedicated fans in the chat, of course.
Yeah.
They never miss an event, of course, keeping things relevant. But yeah, so Sticks and Bricks contest deadline October 3rd. So, as we said at the start, there's still plenty of time to come up with an entry and start working on things from now.
Yeah,
Still time to make a big film from scratch. So hopefully there'll be a nice playlist of contest entries to watch by October. And oh yeah, and we also just released a podcast with Chris Wynn and Aeronomad about the Brawl Top 15 and a small bit about the passing of the admin torch on Rick's Motion. So yeah.
Oh damn! Gotta watch that.
But yeah, maybe watch that tomorrow because I'm sure people have had enough of listening to us talk about obscure brick films. For the past 2.5 hours or so.
Yeah. Hey, it's worth. Hopefully, people are inspired by this, and hopefully, because I'm being honest, I was like, when I was throwing together the inspiration playlist, I was like, this won't be too hard. I'll just find like a couple of films that have like live action elements or real world elements, I suppose I should say. And then I only wanted to have like one film per creator, and then I was like, oh, this film, no, that's another Joko entry for the contest. Oh, I should only have one of each person, and then like I actually realized there aren't heaps. Like there's not so many. Like I'm really looking forward to seeing what the contest creates.
Yeah, hopefully there's something. Hopefully there's some real standouts, some novel concepts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Three Mountain Studio says it was quite nice to see some more obscure brick films. So thanks for that. That's nice to hear. As I said, hopefully if at least one more person knows about these, well, that's something.
Yeah. There's a lot you can get from these.
Because it's pretty hard to generate sort of interest in old 10-minute brick films like Ed Ash K, but we do what we can do, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hammer John Pictures, thanks for the stream. Great brick films, almost none of which I've seen before, and now I want to animate a technique figure. Yeah.
I
would love to see more.
I want to get my hands on one.
Technique figure brick films, yeah. I did kind of put a a bit of a nod towards them in one of my history videos. I basically said like, oh, there's still plenty of potential, if people wanted to get their hands on them and see what they could do with them. So
I think the only one I've got has got a missing leg. That's not gonna help.
Still very underutilized.
You can make him into a pirate.
I could put him in a wheelchair and then not have to bother animating and walking.
Yeah.
And yeah,
slightly defies the point.
As I said, like, yeah, they would be good for this contest because like they sort of naturally lend themselves to doing stuff in real life. Because yeah, I made one technique figure brick film and it's just such a pain to build sets to the scale of technique figures. I tried to do one for Brawl one time, but the set building just ruined it. I got one shot done and I was like, no, I give up. No technique figures for Brawl.
Brick Out?
Yeah, it ended up in
something?
Brick Out 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I used it in Brick Out 2 just because I needed to get to 30 seconds and I already had the one shot done with the mod element in it from earlier in the week. So I was like, alright, I'll just throw that in there. But I thought I'd be clever. I thought it'd be clever to make a technique figure film for Brawl. Be like, oh, no one's ever done this for Brawl. It'll stand out so much. But then I was like, this was a terrible idea.
There's a reason no one's ever done this for Brawl.
Has Rebecca? I'm sure.
Oh, actually, yeah, Rebecca's probably done a few.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With Rebecca, that it blends in as part of the Rebecca style.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like specifically a technic figure film.
Yeah, exactly. It's a Rebecca film, not just a technique figure brick film.
I want to say the one called like the Snail Man or something.
Oh, that was so
Snail
good.
Man
The snail
coming.
one, yeah.
And that had a technique figure.
But
yeah,
I suppose we should probably sign off now.
I suppose that's it. There's hopefully this time next year. There's 3 times as many live act or real world meets brick filming films.
Yep. So, well, thanks for joining and thanks for talking with us about these films and about your own films in the case of Joko and JYV. And
yeah.
And of course, the thanks to the viewers and thanks to the people keeping the chat active for better or for worse. It's all part of the streaming experience. And yeah, hopefully people liked seeing these brick films and hopefully people will enter the Sticks and Bricks contest on Bricks in Motion. Deadline October 3rd.
October 3rd, 6 weeks. Good luck. I look forward to seeing what you create.
Excited for the entries.
Yeah.
And now my task will be to find the stop streaming button.
Keep waving until then.